So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And a chance! It's there! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. But it's Thuram. Rodri chips it through. Cucurella. Garnacho. Garnacho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to pass it through. Can he get onto this? Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And Garnacho Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Vietnam presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Vietnam are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham. Here's a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Makaleli. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Vinicius Junior, and he's being shifted off it.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable match. Bellingham! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Isaac. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van de Ven. And it's Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's had it nicked away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Cucurella. That's tidy. He's free, he has got shapes to shoot! You've got to be quick to recover this. Vietnam claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Vietnam with the corner, they're first. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cleared without complication. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe shifted it to the flank. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pedri and Garnacho. And that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Neymar. And it's Bellingham. He's on it, can he get away? That's good play. And here's, can he finish? He's got away with one there. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Garnacho has created one goal already. Neymar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Cucurella. And that's really well manoeuvred. And there is the half-time whistle.
Vietnam are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Vietnam go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim? He'll be... Can he finish? Kimmich.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Garnacho going face-to-face with his great rival. And Caicedo. And here's Haaland. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Searching pass he's played there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ruben Dias. Quality ball. Could move up a gear here. Probing pass. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. Caicedo. Garnacho. Now it's Reinders. Might be danger here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vietnam still without a single shot on target. Garnacho. There's the shot! Goal! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Haaland is onto this. And the finish! There it is! Lahm. Now he's got space here. Upamecano deals with that comfortably. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Garnacho. And it's Kimmich. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vietnam are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Can he get on the end of this? Garnacho picks it up out wide. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to pass it through and smartly reclaimed. And here's Reinders. Pele. Reinders. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Reinders. Kimmich. Garnacho, who's set up one goal so far. Played into space. That's good vision. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Pele plays it short. In he goes again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's picked out the run. Garnacho has it in a wide position. Linton. Cristiano Ronaldo. Very much a man of this moment. And it's Makalele. For Linton. Lam. Thuram. Passes short and sharp. Played out wide.
There will be one.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Vietnam really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Vietnam leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Chance to shoot! That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, shooting chance! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately shoots! It's hit the uprights. There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That has not gone well. Tries to play it through. He's on it. Can he get away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Stood up well to him there. Vietnam needing a change of fortune here. Oh, that's a key interception. Kimmich. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
And a chance! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
He's having a shot! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Substitution on the field.
Number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to
Number
turn to their
19,
benches.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Vietnam take the lead.
Number 17.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
Number
When's the next goal
23,
coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Coming on the field.
Threads one in.
Number 8. Didier
Thuram.
Drogba.
Good ball,
Number
good take.
11, Bale. Number 22.
Well, the
Ronaldinho.
defence just about
Number
came out on
14,
top, but they were certainly
Bellingham.
tested.
Substitution
Well, the
in
box was
progress.
just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Vietnam have hit a quick-fire double here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Oh, well measured. Cucurella receives it in a good position here. Played out to the left flank. And now they can spring out of defence. Strong running down that left flank. Maldini. And it's Ronaldinho. To Lahm. Out towards the flank. Lahm plays it in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Partey. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that is expertly dealt with.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Kimmich. And it's Bellingham. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Now, can they get him away? That looks a good ball through. And he's quick to get it clear again.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Very much into the last knockings. And it's Cucurella. Vietnam clearly now in lead preservation mode. Good ball over the top. And the counter
Added
is
minute
on.
has been indicated.
Oh, they can break here. 4 extra minutes added on. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No way through. It's run loose here. That's that, the end. Vietnam have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Pedri! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And the pass is intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Cross flung in towards the middle. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Spread it left. Elise's cross. Akanji gets it clear. And it's Hakimi. Joelinton. That's a goal kick. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Caicedo. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham, for...
Chance! In he goes again! He's scored! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
The United States are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gabriel makes the interception. And it's Joelinton. Bellingham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Aimed beyond the defence. Pedri. Picked out, is having a shot! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Kimmich. Vietnam have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Olise. Ball swung in. Akanji clears it away. Haaland.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now, can they get him away? Stood up well to him there. Bellingham. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Garnacho. Elise. And it's Joelinton. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played into space. And he's cut it out. Cleared without complication. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control. Osimhen, can he spark a counter here? That has been slung wide. Sané. Giao Cancelo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Garnacho. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's one-on-one! Judge, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Joelinton. And it's Joelinton. Out to the left it goes.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Ball is over the line. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Olise. Played with finesse. Good read, needed to be. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Vietnam absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Vietnam have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Pedri. He won't be happy with that one. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Looking for the run. Big chance! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. The United States are looking to go forward now.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And they've got a throw. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Garnacho. The United States appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Cucurella, who does have an assist to his name. Ah, he's given it away. He's a sharp little ball here. Opts to play it back. And this is Sané. Can he get it through? That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution for United States. Number 13, Son Heung-min. Coming on to replace him is Number 22, Mbappe.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Neymar could try cutting inside here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get on the end of this? Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Decent chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Lahm.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, no joy this time. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Makaleli. Chelsea finding their passes. And it's Neymar. Played out wide. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now who's going to be first to this? For Joelinton. Pedri concedes a free kick for that.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
It's anyone's ball now. Chips it through, and this is Cruyff. Opts to play it back. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pedri. Lahm. Looks to the other side. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Michel Platini. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Luis Suarez. Very nicely done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Cruyff. He is through here. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is just caressing the ball. Joelinton engages and forces him off the ball. And the counter is on. Lahm. And it's Lahm. Gabriel. Played out to the left flank. Platini. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that is expertly dealt with.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lahm. Lahm tries making a foray down the right. And it's Cruyff. And here's Neymar. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, this looks sharp. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's
And
clear that they need
today, everybody,
a little
to
more
make
energy
sure
and
to
more
put
precision
any litter in
up
the
top.
bins provided.
They proved they
Thank
can
you for your
create chances.
cooperation.
Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And here's Suarez. Strokes it back. Cruyff producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's one-on-one! Chance for a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Lahm knocks it into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. Makaleli. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Platini. And this is Luis Suarez. And it's Michel Platini. Roberto Carlos. And he was alert to it. Oh, good-looking ball. Passing is crisp and sharp.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Roberto Carlos. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Cruyff. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Luis Suarez. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Luis Suarez. Chance here to counter. Lahm. It's Pedri. Pirlo. Luis. He's had a shot! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for changes
Neymar.
on both sides, actually.
Number 19, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 17, Johan Cruyff. Number 23, Joelinton.
That's gone
Coming
loose.
on the field, number 4.
And they're quick to get it back.
Mbappe. Number 11, Bale. Number
And it's
22,
Roberto Carlos.
Ronaldinho.
Strong
Number
running down that
14,
left flank.
Bellingham. Substitution.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this.
Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. He's got a shapes to shoot! Off the post. It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chelsea grab the equal. Tries a shot! He has done it! Into the lead once more. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Vietnam take the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ronaldinho out towards the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Drogba. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Bale. Mbappe. Seedorf. And that is as far as it goes. Vietnam can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. And this, it's Kane! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Haaland. Kimmich. Quadrado is herring after that one. Jordan Henderson. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide. Jordan Henderson, aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. But that has not gone well. McAllister. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Xavi. That is a brilliant interception. And they've got a throw. Thuram spots it and intercepts.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Xavi. Thuram. And it's Lam. That's a promising run he's making on the right. This looks promising. And he's in on shoots! And he hits the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Vietnam grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, easy pickings there. DiMarco. Vardiol. Lam gives no quarter whatsoever. Driven forward. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Pedri. Quadrado. Now it's Kane. He's in space and looking for options. And that interception was most necessary. Passes short and sharp. Foden showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Haaland. for Xavi. Platini. And he's gone long. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Haaland. Back when it goes. Platini receives it in a good position here. And this is Ronaldo. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Kane. Kimmich. Ruben Dias. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played,
There will be 1
well
minute
stopped.
added time.
Platini. Now it's Haaland. Xavi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Just a quick
Vietnam
announcement.
will be
And
pretty
it's time
happy
to-
with the
we're
way
about
they've
to announce
performed so
today's
far.
lottery numbers.
They
Please
remained
watch
calm
the
after
screen
going
if you have a
behind,
ticket.
and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
McAllister. Played into space. No, that's been intercepted. Xavi. Pedri. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Xavi really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Xavi. Great vision. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Vardiol. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he
attendance
just
for this match
is concentrating on the shape here, and
61,052.
he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Looking for the run. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Xavi. And they can counter here. And it's Pedri. And it's Michel Platini. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. DiMarco. Looking to play him in. He can run onto that. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's intervened well there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Platini. And this is Ronaldo. Van der Ven defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He can get that clear. He's chosen to go back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's looking wide. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into space.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13, Quadrado. Number 47, Phil Foden. Coming on the field, number 7, Pedro Neto. Number 5, Barella.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's shifting through the gears here. Corner.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 6.
And we have our very first corner.
Coming on to replace him is number 23.
It's the keeper's ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Saka with a definite foul there. And it's Seedorf. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Alvarez. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that chance for a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Shifted it to the flank. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Nicely worked. Engages and forces him off the ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Saka!
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. It's a pretty loose pass. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
It's a good foot in there. Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Can he finish? And the counter is on.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who...
Chance for a shot! There it is!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So, a breakthrough already. And that has left him in a heap. Lahm. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Good running, strong and purposeful. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Kimmich.
Arsenal really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how did they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Vardiol. This looks promising. Played out wide. And here's Kane.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Foden! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Thuram attempts a clearance. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Now it's Nedved. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And he's chosen to go back. Xavi. Xavi puts his foot on the gas. And it's Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Seedorf. Haaland touches it back. And it's Seedorf. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Thinks about the shot. That is lovely. Xavi. DiMarco. McAllister. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kimmich. Aimed beyond the defence. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nedved wins the duel this time.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Nedved. Ferdinand. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just 5 minutes left until the break.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Haaland. Fires it in low. DiMarco. Now Foden. Well, nicely intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Xavi. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Vietnam happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 6, McAllister.
And we're underway again.
DiMarco.
Vietnam carrying a one-goal lead.
Number 5,
Seedorf.
number 18.
And here's Mbappe.
Doku.
Threads one in. Here comes the cross.
You can think ahead but not take your eye off the ball, and he did.
Over to the left. Played into space. It's out for a goal kick. Vietnam ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, that was venomous. Seedorf. Barella does really well to win the ball there. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. And it's claimed by the keeper. Saka. Now that looks a decent ball. Lam.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Still just the single goal between the sides. Foden. Thuram does well to get it back. Vardiol gets into a good position.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, good-looking ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely, now then. Played out to the left flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Foden. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, now it's a race for the ball. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Roberto Carlos. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Now it's Barella. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Foden. Half an hour gone in the second half. Xavi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's managed to get free.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lam. Nedved. Now, can they get him away? Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. And that's gone loose. Haaland. And it's Seedorf. Doku. Foden. Probing pass. No, he's just misjudged that one.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Bukayo Saka. Number 47, Phil Foden. Coming on the field, number 13, Cuadrado. Number 23, Mikel Merino.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Can he get on the end of this? Doku. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Clipped into space. Tries to get it clear. Well, they can break here, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. We are into stoppage time. Ronaldo takes control of it and he's on the move.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ronaldo purring through the gears. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Vietnam have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
I'm sure they will make
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.